the results of the next 3 here, or the next 2. And next up, we've got like a really hype race because we've got Maz and Grooomp, and these are 2 of the speediest boys around. And we got to talk about this. Pretty incredible. Like, Grooomp was warming up for the races and threw down the 3rd fastest AS+O on Moss ranking, a 16.0. Let me make sure I get it right here. 16.06, a second ahead of, yeah, a second ahead of DT. So pretty huge flex to like come into the race with a brand new smoking AS+O PB. Maz also one of the best players in the world, really good at racing. I've seen both of these guys perform so well in race environments, and Maz got a big PB recently too, a couple weeks ago at 16:37. So he's super high up on that board too. So I don't know who I want to curse more by predicting to win. I guess since Group just got 3rd place, I got to put the money on him for the race. And I know Maz wanted to bet earlier too, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, then I guess I'm going for Maz then. Can't have any bias in the commentator booth.
Yeah, I mean, it would not be surprising to see these 2 boys match up in the finals when it's all said and done, but anything can happen in Spelunky, and the other guys are really solid players too, so we'll see how it shakes out. Oh, Delocalized put all your money on Maz too, TTF. So.
I saw that. It's got my proxy. That way you can call it rigged when I win.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of seed these guys get, If they get something real favorable, we could see like a really smoking time. And again, if we get Tiki Bees and Wet Furs and Weird Shotguns, then it might be more of a kind of challenge to get through. But yeah. Looks like these guys got their signature characters. We got a Grooomp with the purple round girl. Maz has his blue Eskimo, probably with the sparkles.
Classic. Looks like they're doing a bit of a pre-game setup, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch that group run later.
Yeah, me too.
we were all hanging out in the other event, and he just came in like eyeballs, just got a big AS+O PB. Like, oh snap. Maz is really.
Since I've done AS+O, I've been doing the AJEs.
Yeah, I did some. I grinded it for a couple weeks about a month ago, and did manage to get an improvement by the end of it. But it's like a really fun category. It can also get really frustrating, when you're taking dust on the key splits. A tough category to grind, but I think worth it. Just a matter of getting that right setup, and kind of it's tough to play super consistently throughout the entire 17 to 20 minutes of the run. But yeah, like
we're off.
Yeah, Maz is just, he's a really good RTA player. He had the AG world record for a little while, and I think Kenny actually had to work like really hard to get that one back. So he obviously knows his way around an RTA run.
And once again, going through the tutorial, the only thing that'll be the same throughout this entire game, essentially.
Yeah, it looks like these guys are doing the kind of standard tut that pretty much most everyone employs these days. I think it's safe and fast for the most part. Kind of what you do here at the bottom of 03 can vary a little bit, but oh, Mazerak. Oh, and IGN. There you go. Commentator curse is in effect.
Everyone gets one.
Yeah, it's not too big of a deal. It's about 6-7 seconds or something. So.
And if you're gonna take a death, you might as well do it in the tutorial.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, let's see what the seed has.
Yeah, that's it. It's kind of interesting to sort of everyone kind of explores the seed together in a way, and you just find out how nice or how mean. Spelunky's kind of like this crazy slot machine, and every time you spin it, you never quite know what you're gonna wind up with. I feel like usually more bad than good, but you never know. It'd be really cool to see these guys get a jetpack somewhere on the seed just to see what they could do with that. Or another one is getting a teleporter on the first shop can really speed up these first 2 deliveries.
Oh, for sure. Looks like the key's on 1-3. We saw the chest for it. Didn't see the key yet, though. So
Yeah,
either top
so-
left or right, middle right, bottom right.
Yeah, I think these guys, so they already know they're going to kind of have to go explore just a bit for that.
There was quite a few bombs in the 1-2 and 1-3 shop, so that's always an option if we want to steal early.
Yeah, one thing you can do when you get to that key split is if you try to collect, as much money as you can on 1-1, you can even, dip in there and buy a bag or 2. Keep the shopkeeper, not aggroed and still pick up a few resources. So that could be an option too.
And the racers got to be thinking about that as they're completing these current deliveries. Pretty smooth runs through the mines here.
Yeah, looks like nothing super difficult in the mines. Which, I guess usually the mines for especially runners of the 6 that we've got here level aren't gonna generally present too much difficulty. Maybe like a troll arrow trap or a spider, like a really bad spider level could be a problem. All right, so Groomp's already on the 10K, and Maz just right behind him.
Almost getting 10K on 1-1 here. Looks like both of them got the dupe on that first gold pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't seen the key yet, so we'll figure that out when we come back.
Yeah, it looks like one of those where it could be in some kind of bad nook and cranny.
Mm-hmm. Classic key troll.
Yeah, it's funny to know that you got key trolled on the 1 bomb split. That's the joy of seeded.
All right, into the jungle.
Yeah, it looked like he almost had a sub 40 there on the 10K split in the mines, and that's really fast. Same with Maz, 38 seconds on the 10K split is good, and really shows that they didn't have to get off the path much to hit that.
And there's a easy shotgun right away on 2-1, just at the exit. There's a shop with 1 in it. Yeah, I know some racers like to aggro the shopkeeper and then just not get the shotgun until the 2-4 exit, which seems a bit risky to me, but if they can make it work, I guess that's a good time save.
Yeah, I mean, both guys went for the double delivery. I mean, they both had full HP, and it spent maybe 1 resource each, right? Looks like Maz had used the extra rope, but there's Gromp gets to the double deliv, so back to the lobby for 2 rope. Yeah, Maz just maybe like half a level behind.
Yeah, keeping it close. I didn't see a black market, but maybe they did. Like Grooomp taking that orange frog for a ride, maybe trying to get a shortcut out of it, but Nothing there.
All right, so we got a glimpse at the shop right there. Had a shotgun in it, and that was 2-1. So they already know they got that option, and now, well, I know they've already been through the jungle ones too. I wasn't totally paying attention to the setups there, but you know, I guess what's cool is you can kind of say, oh, right, well, there is a shop on 2-1, but there might also be a shop on 2-4. So let's see if that would be a better option. But I think it looks like that's gonna be the only 2 shotguns on the split. Oh man, the man traps have been out in force early here.
Yeah, and you run pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how many hours I have in this game, but I still try to jump on man traps occasionally for whatever reason.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, you couldn't even jump on piranha plants in Mario, so I don't even know where that like muscle memory came in, but yeah.
Well, let's see what Grooomp does at the shop here, if they go for it or not. Looks like they will. I find usually with shotgun split, if you see one, you should grab it.
Yeah, that is generally unless like maybe in a vault is a little tough. Sometimes the HH or the damsel shop can be a little tricky to rob. Definitely consistent though. And it was interesting, like he grabbed the spring shoes there, which make the kind of standard robbery really tough. But luckily there was just a shotgun sitting, so he's able to pick it up. So yeah, this time around he doesn't grab that crate, because the spring boots can kind of throw you off too.
Yeah, I don't like them. I find climbing gloves to be better than spring boots, and that's just because I forget I have them more than I do the climbing gloves.
Totally. It really changes the muscle memory of the jump, and I definitely try to avoid him too. Sometimes you kind of can't help it, or sort of accidentally end up grabbing him in the black market, and then for the rest of the run you're doing these kind of awkward 3 tile jumps. I find like a lot of times when I have them on, the jumping up to the tiki and over becomes like a weird thing that gets you killed a lot.
Mm-hmm. But even with that 2-1 death, Grooomp is still maintaining the lead here. Just by about a level now.
Yeah, 1 level.
There's the shotgun tunnel man. We'll see. Looks like Groomp's going to continue on here. Has a lot of bombs, so I feel that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if he goes for the triple. I'm thinking both these guys probably will.
Yeah. I feel like if one didn't, it'd be a huge disadvantage for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta look at who you're racing and be like, yeah, they're gonna go for triple split. I should probably too.
yeah, for sure. These guys are kind of known for being really aggressive like that, and definitely gonna be tricky with exit shoppies and no real, mobility advantages. Just extra bombs.
Oh wow, nicely handled by Grooomp there on the drop. Pretty generous entrance to the mothership here too.
Yeah, perfect. That was exactly what you want to get. Just like a nice generate right next to it with, not even any gaps. So they're both in the mothership now, so.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could see it. Oh, wow! Just the clip there.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's rough. I was just going to mention, I wonder if we'll be using any ropes here, because they can make you go faster, but you need those 3 ropes still.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes you almost have to tell yourself, like, all right, I've got 4, but I can really only use 1 here, because especially without mobility in the mothership, putting a rope or 2 up can help kind of speed past some of the elevators. But Maz got through there, so if he gets this delivery, he's gonna be looking pretty good, taking the lead.
That was a rough exit for the mothership to handle it really well.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. That sub room has murder and death all over it all the time, and he got through that pretty nicely. Looked like an explosion took out the shoppy, and he was kind of able to just go around. So Maz gets the triple delivery.
Yeah, well done.
So I think Grooomp thought about doubling up there, but oh no, he just needs to do the ropes because he did get the bomb. So
Yeah.
actually not really that far behind. Gives Maz about a 1 level advantage.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the death in the mothership. It was good that it was early in the mothership, so you're not wasting too much time in it.
Yeah, I guess that actually wasn't quite as much of an advantage as I would kind of thought at first.
We still got to find this key, though.
Yep, time to go exploring for the key now. Oh, please don't tell me he's got to check. He has to check if it's up there. It probably is.
Oh, nope. Middle right, bottom right.
There it is.
Yeah, Grooomp did a little peek there before checking to the left.
Yeah, these guys are. This is a fast pace. I think like most of the fastest ones are around 12 out of the mines on the key split. So this is looking around like 13, maybe 13, 20.
Oh,
that's a fast pace.
Taking an arrow hit there.
Oh, it's the old one where you like jump at the top of the level, and it's Derek has generously placed it right there for you.
This looked like a pretty tame jungle, though. There wasn't anything too crazy.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of those really twisty Tiki Village levels yet or anything like that. Group picks up some bombs. Also 5 HP. And I think they're basically neck and neck now. Maz like about a half a level ahead.
They're using their bombs wisely to get through these levels quicker. Hey, Flannel, yeah, they are allowed to screen watch. I guess this 2-4 is about the most difficult out of the jungle, just those few Tiki Japs.
Yeah, kind of some awkward drops with Tikis. I mean, they're basically like even, I think Groomp's about 2 sub-rooms behind right now.
And just remembering where the Zone 3 exits are, super beneficial. It's like, oh, I can just drop down the right side and not worry about it.
Man, that skeleton came down on those exits to set off the Mayan action hero style on the exit. Both guys getting through.
Good old ice mechanics, messing up those fine movements.
Well, we've gotten a nice treat with 2 really close races to start out here, so. And both guys into the temple on the key split, basically tied. Maz like slightly ahead.
So far looking good.
Yeah, Anubis could have been a bit of a problem there, but and he's a bit more of a problem for Grooomp, so he's going to have to actually drop a bomb here. Because the donut game is real.
There are a lot donut. Oh my gosh. What?
Oh man. Somehow dodged all that.
Yeah, that last donut. Oh, but Maz is going down.
Oh, Maz in the hallway of doom, classic temple hallway of doom here, so.
Here's a mummy, here's a thwomp. What else do you want?
I mean, Groomp's still on 5 HP, so let's see how he handles this room. And he's gonna, he drops a bomb here for a really nice shortcut.
Yeah, I think that's real good.
Yeah, so no bombs, no ropes, but 5 HP should be able to more than likely handle Olmec unless he gets some really crazy spawns. But let's see if he gets there first. Oh no! Tiki hell.
Oh, bummer. Found a camera in the crate too, which is bummer.
I think we found a classic fun temple here, so. Alright, so Maz got around Anubis, but then that's just like slight delay on the exit and another Tiki. So it's really anybody's race here at this point. So both back to 4-4. 4 health, 4 bombs, 4 ropes, and it's just a matter of navigating these kind of tricky temple levels.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of action in this temple.
Yeah, this is the lovely room of death that you found. So it looks like Groomp's gonna try to go. No, yeah, he's got to take that's a 4-2 has a pretty nice shortcut that gets that around like 7 rooms. So Maz slightly ahead. Maz into Olmec. And Groomp's in the Olmec.
Right behind 2 bombs for Grooomp. I didn't see how many Maz had. I'm assuming 2.
Me neither. It's a race. It's a race.
Close the zoo.
Yeah, I guess we'll be able to see about spawn differences here, like really easily side by side.
Maz had 3 bombs, so can do what are the Pib strats? Bombs on the bottom.
Was it Pib or yeah, Pib bombs on the bottom, cold bomb up top. See if he gets the jump up. He got it.
Oh no!
Oh, and Grooomp gets it. Holy moly. Wow, nice race, guys. GG's.
GG.
Oh, dang, you saw like how narrow the margin is there. Like just one little rope grab or like spawn or, you know, whatever that Olmec and that rope grab are sometimes just still a mystery even to all of us seasoned players, I think. And
Absolutely.
oh man, good race, guys. That was fun. Alright, so Mr. Grooomp advances along with Intel, and Maz is going to be in the race to get into the semis with Crunchy here after we do our next one, which is going to be Mr. Sam CV and the Nitrom fan TNF.
Should be another good one. I'm excited.
Definitely. Okay, streams up.
Maz back on Olmec, giving him the business.
Yeah. Try to finish that one off.
Zoo not making it easy, but looks like Maz is gonna get out.
Still got the sub 20 too.
Well done. GG.
GG's. Yeah, so I think you kind of saw there how if you can get that double or triple delivery, it can, especially like when you're basically deathless getting there, you can throw down a pretty fast time, definitely sub 20, sub 19. All right, well, that was pretty hype.